Greetings and welcome to The Formula, living your authentic life as your authentic self. Your authentic self starts here with Section 5, the energetic self and how it affects our 3D experience. First of all, my apologies for the delay in getting this post delivered. Life and all of that, I'm just going to leave it at that. Again, this series is a complete analysis of Bashar's formula, which, stated plainly, says, figure out what your passion is. Follow your passion in as much depth and to as much fulfillment and completion as you possibly can. Have no expectation of whatever outcome will happen. Just keep exploring how you can more fully live that specific passion. Then go to the next passion and do the same thing. That's it. That's how to live your most authentic life, by following your passion. That's your purpose, your mission in life. That's it. We make it so complicated and we don't need to. Now this series is going to give you specific assignments to do, so have your pen and paper, tablet, or whatever you use to take notes ready. You'll want to pause this video frequently to take screenshots of these slides. This course is going to show you how to find your purpose, your passion, your mission, and how to incorporate that into every moment of your day-to-day life. To recap the past 4 lessons in a lightning round, because we live in a physical reality, true living our purpose, truly living our mission in life means we must know ourselves fully, accept ourselves fully, and love ourselves fully and unconditionally. Understanding that we are so much more than just this physical vessel. Now we started with looking at the aspects of our first 4 chakras and how each relates to the corresponding hermetic laws. For example, our base chakra corresponds to the law of gender. This is how we define ourselves to ourselves at our core as either masculine or feminine. From there, we considered how the second or sacral chakra represents our emotional body, or the hermetic law of cause and effect. It's how we define family or tribe, the most basic and fundamental way we associate our individual self with other people specifically. The third chakra, also known as the solar plexus chakra, is the actual chakra that is identified with our personal 3D experience and corresponds to the hermetic law of rhythm. The fourth chakra, of course, is our heart and is represented by the fourth hermetic law of polarity, literally the center of our being in all aspects, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Keeping our heart chakra open and aligned with our other chakras enables us to navigate life with less bumps and more blessings. We then, of course, move into the fifth, or throat chakra, representing the third law of vibration. Of course, what else would it represent? So let's get into it. So beginning from the physical body of the base chakra, or I am, moving through our emotional body of the sacral chakra, or I feel, we came to the mental body of the third or solar plexus chakra, which represents the I do. Next, we came to the astral body of the heart chakra, which represents I love. And in this section, specifically in this video, we will be examining the etheric body, which represents the energy of I speak. In other words, we go from I am to I feel. To accept ourselves authentically without judgment, that's the I am. It makes us feel, we go to I feel safe. When I feel safe, I do things that benefit me, promoting more feelings of safety and security. It's our 3D circuit and how we connect to others through I love. From that place of understanding our position in relation to everything around us, we form thoughts which dictate what words we say and how we say our words. I speak is born. And in terms of the 7 subtle bodies, which is the slide that we have right here, in terms of how our energetic bodies work within the framework of the chakras and the hermetic laws, we take a deep dive into the first layer, or etheric body, corresponding to the base chakra and our physical body. The second layer, or emotional body, corresponding to the sacral chakra and our emotional state of being. Then the third layer, or mental body, corresponding to the solar plexus chakra and our thoughts, as they are the final step we take before creation manifestation happens. Now, the reason why we started with such a detailed analysis of chakras, energetic bodies, etc. at the beginning of this course was so that we can build a sturdy foundation for our dreams, our visions, and the reality we want to live, that we were always meant to live. Only by recognizing and acknowledging our physical being with all its flaws, but also with all its beauty, we begin the process of finding our purpose by being our most authentic selves. Now you got to do your homework. I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you're going to have homework assignments. You had homework assignments from the first 4 sections of this course, and the only way you're going to get the most out of this course is by consistently working on the action steps to make your passion regarding your physical, emotional, and mental bodies become your reality. It's the only way you're going to be able to lock this in is by actually doing the work. So, we've looked at the way our first 4 keystones can guide us through the 3D, 4D transition by identifying where an undesired emotion or thought can be successfully manipulated into a more desired thought and feeling. We navigate our passion and our passage to the most desired outcome. Now we'll consider how the elements that have more 4D, 5D complexity, which is the upper 3 chakras, our final 3 hermetic laws, and how they can help us guide us beyond our 3D physical reality, continuing with the transitioning from the 5th chakra, 3rd law of hermetics, which is the throat chakra, and the law of vibration into the 4th dimensional self-realization. To reiterate, the 5th throat chakra, which is located just behind your collarbone, is the energy center primarily responsible for manifesting what is non-physical, our thoughts and emotions, into the physical plane. If you're doing something rather than speaking words, those actions make vibrations in the air as well and can be considered speech. In that way, you could say, I am doing X, Y, or Z to describe your actions. If you can use words to describe an action, we can say those actions are simply words and vibration in active form for the sake of this illustration. Okay? Be sure you understand that before we go on. So the Hermetic law of vibration, nothing rests. Everything moves, everything vibrates. At the most fundamental level, the universe and everything which comprises it is pure vibratory energy manifesting itself in different ways. The universe has no solidity as such. Matter is merely energy in a state of vibration. So this is not just a Hermetic law. This is the fundamental law of physics, of our new sciences that we've becoming to explore, the idea of the quantum field, the quantum energy, the quantum mechanics. All of the quantum sciences are literally encapsulated, summarized in this Hermetic law right here. We know that everything is created on the quantum level. Vibration is our state of being. Nikola Tesla locked that in. So we know this to be true. Our 5th or throat chakra is represented by the color blue and the element of space. This is really important because in a vacuum, there's no way for sound waves to be able to move through a vacuum. You need the space of actual space around you to be able to speak. Okay, the attributes are obviously speech, truth, clarity of expression. Physical location, again, is at the base of your throat, behind your collarbone. It's that little divot right in there. It's right behind there, about 3-4 inches. Not quite to the spine, right in between your collarbone and your spine, right in there. That's your throat chakra, right where your larynx is. There's a bundle of nerves there that communicate between the heart bundle of nerves, the little brain, the heart brain, and the brain, your central brain up in the head space there. So that's what we are looking at specifically. Now let's talk about vibration. All right. Your voice makes a sound only when your vocal cords are activated to start vibrating. Your voice is vibration. Your words are your vibration. Every sound you make from your throat, from the grunts and yawns and screams and whispers, all of them send out a vibration from you personally into the reality you are living in right now. Associated with the color blue and the element of space itself, the throat chakra governs our internal communication with our higher or true self. When this chakra is balanced, this energy center facilitates clear expression and effective communication. Throat chakra is where you find your voice and speak your truth, as well as where we hear and are heard. It is associated with truth, clarity, and responsibility. It distills and synthesizes the purification of our thoughts, our words, and our actions. And we know that words cast spells. To repeat, the throat chakra distills and purifies. All right, the throat chakra distills and purifies our thoughts, our words, and our actions. It's the law of vibration in action. Simply put, words cast spells. It's why we call them spelling. It also mirrors the third law of Hermeticism, naturally, the law of vibration. We know from science that all reality is energy, that atoms form molecules which form larger structures that become our bodies, or a table, or a bed, or a house, or a city. It's just so difficult for us to grasp the concept of the non-formness of reality when the coffee table feels so hard as our shins connect with the corner, doesn't it? Now we know energy is just, or emotion is just energy in motion. Energy in motion is what emotions are. We know these things to be true. We can choose to amplify positive emotions and ignore negative emotions using what we learned previously about mental alchemy and by shifting our attention from what is distressing us to a more desired and preferred energy. And look up David Hawkins' emotional scale and how it relates to our vibration. This is basically what we've got in front of us here with this slide, a summary of that more inclusive and very detailed graph that I encourage you to look up. That's going to be part of your homework, is looking that up and identifying, how do you feel right now? Right now, what is your emotion? Are you bored with this video? Are you kind of lost in all of the definitions and concepts and ideas? Are you fascinated and interested and intrigued? Are you curious? How are you feeling right now? Just make a note of it. Don't do anything else with it. Just make a note of it. Don't even do anything else with it. We're going to move on. I hope you did that. All right, closed chakra systems. What are we looking at here? How can you tell if you have a closed throat chakra? Some signs are easy to spot. You have congestion in your throat regularly, coughing, laryngitis. Those can be obvious symptoms. More subtle expressions of a blockage can be a thyroid or parathyroid and related glands issues, like cancer and tumors and that kind of thing. In the neck area, ear issues or neck and spine pain right there in that neck area as well. And how does our throat chakra get closed to begin with? If you've ever been yelled at, regardless of your age, or you've been told to remain silent like when you were a child, punished or ridiculed for things that you said, these types of things can block your throat chakra. How can you unblock it? Well, it's very easy to do as well. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can do journaling either on paper, which is best, or electronically. That's an excellent way to clear your throat chakra. Carefully consider posting, sharing anything on social media for 30 days. If you're posting positive, helpful memes or articles and people are trashing them, unfriend those people. I know that's harsh, but consider it, okay? Do neck stretches. There are lots of different yoga asanas that I also recommend you look up if you've been having a lot of neck stiffness in that area as well, discomfort. Look up and very carefully, very kindly to yourself, give yourself some options of doing stretches as well. Consciously breathe in and out and notice your breath passing through, because it's always passing through your neck. It's going from your sinuses, either through your mouth or through your nose, whichever you're breathing from, but it's always going through that larynx area, always. So consciously breathing in and out, noticing your breath going through the throat area is an excellent way to clear that throat chakra with a meditation doing just that, just breathing. Say these affirmations aloud in a private place, even in the bathroom, door closed if you have to, okay? If you have no other private place, but say these aloud. You can whisper them or you can say them quite firmly, okay? Morning, noon, and night. I always speak in terms of success and prosperity. I am a great communicator. I am a patient and attentive listener. Being honest frees me. I have the strength to tame my tongue. I am a born speaker. My words matter. My voice matters. Beautiful, beautiful affirmations. Make up your own that are similar to that. Okay? There's so many different ways you can unblock your throat chakra, and it is crucial that you do so. This is the first of the energy centers that connects us directly to divine source energy. So having an open and balanced throat chakra is essential to our ascension experience. And what is the cost of your words? Whatever you decide to say, however you choose to say it, you can choose to speak from a place of humor or anger, from frustration or creativity, from fear or love. The choice, as always, is up to you. Your words may be free, but it's how you use them that may cost you. So make sure that you are counting the cost of the words that you speak before you open your mouth. Here's the truth of the matter. If we don't fully love and accept who we are, we'll never be happy. And the only way we can do that is by bringing in all of the shadow aspects of ourselves that we think we don't like. There's always positive, there's always something positive in everything. Always, even if it's just a hard lesson learned. There's always something positive that happens in everything, and it's our job to find that positive stuff and cherish those and release anything else that does not serve our highest and greatest good. Because it's the only way that we heal ourselves, through self-love and self-acceptance. So we've been identifying those shadow aspects of ourselves that we would like to resolve into light aspects as we examined the first 4 chakras and how they relate to our 3D experience and in living our most authentic lives by being our most authentic selves. Authentic means real. It means not fake, not pretend. So whatever it is, however we speak, we must absolutely, absolutely must come to terms with it fully and completely. Evaluate our words from a place of discernment without judgment, from absolute love and absolute self-compassion. That's the summary of this week's lesson. How we speak to ourselves and others is a direct result of how we feel and act and speak to ourselves. if we aren't coming from a place of self-love and self-acceptance, what kind of energetic vibration and frequency will our words manifest into this reality? So that's our lesson for the week. I do hope that it blessed you and resonated with you. Feel free to leave any comments if you like. Again, my apologies for the tardiness of this upload, but I've been working on it very diligently, as well as several other projects that you guys are going to be seeing really soon, because I've been working on them simultaneously in a new system that I'm also trying out and going to share with you as well. So very, very exciting things happening on this channel. Always the daily oracles and weekly tarots, love seat therapist, I am formations, beautiful things for you in all different aspects of your life available on this channel. Feel free to browse through those playlists as well. I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic week. Speak to yourself as you would speak to someone you love. Come from that place of self-love and self-compassion. Show us how it's done, because you're the expert. You know how to love yourself better than anybody else. So show us how it's done, honey. You make it you. Do you. I love you. Namaste and ciao for now.